Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how the harder you chase something, the further away it seems to run? You push, you strive, you grind, and yet reality feels heavy, resistant, almost like you're rowing against the current. But then there are moments when you stop chasing. You let go, you align, and suddenly, life brings opportunities, people, and synchronicities you couldn't have planned. That's not random, that's not luck. That's the difference between chasing and tuning. Because in truth, manifestation isn't about running after your desires, it's about stepping into the frequency where they already exist. Psychologists call this the Reticular Activating System, the filter in your brain that decides what you notice and what you ignore. Once you align to an outcome, your brain literally reorganizes what you see and experience, filtering life to match your focus. Quantum physics calls it the observer effect. The act of observation collapses possibility into reality. And the mystics, they've been saying it all along. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. When you begin your spiritual awakening, the first thing you realize is this: the old way of living doesn't work anymore. The way of forcing, controlling, and chasing outcomes will only exhaust you. Because it's based on a false assumption that reality is hard and unchangeable, and you must conquer it with effort. But the deeper truth is this: reality is not fixed. It is responsive. It bends to your awareness. The quantum field, what some scientists describe as the sea of pure potential, is not a metaphor. Experiments in quantum mechanics have shown that until a particle is observed, it exists as probabilities, not certainties. Reality exists in a state of open possibility. What does this mean for you? It means that the future is not written. Multiple versions of you already exist: the abundant you, the healed you, the joyful you. And you don't create these versions from scratch. You tune to them. This is why mystics taught, as within, so without. Your inner world of thought, feeling, and imagination becomes the outer reflection. And here's where modern science meets ancient truth. Your brain is neuroplastic. It rewires itself every time you learn, focus, or practice a new state of being. Studies in neuroscience from Harvard and the University College of London show that mental rehearsal alone, imagining an action without doing it, can strengthen the same neural circuits as physical practice. This means you don't have to wait for success to rewire your brain. You can wire success now by rehearsing it inwardly. Your thoughts send electrical impulses. Your emotions release chemicals. Together, they program your cells, your hormones, and your biology. Epigenetics has shown that genes are not fixed switches. They are like dimmers, responding to signals from the environment, including the inner environment of your beliefs and emotions. Studies done at the National Institute of Health in Stanford confirm that stress hormones suppress certain genes, while gratitude and meditation can activate healing pathways. So when you live in fear, anger, or lack, you broadcast a biological signal of limitation. When you cultivate gratitude, love, and joy, you broadcast coherence, and your body becomes a mirror of that state. And here's the revelation. Your body is not just responding to life, it's broadcasting to life. Your inner environment becomes the tuning fork that resonates with the outer quantum field. And here's why chasing doesn't work. Think about it. Chasing means you're broadcasting lack. When you run after love, you declare to the universe, "I don't have it." When you desperately hustle for money, you declare, "I am poor." Your words might say, "I want it," but your signal says, "I don't have it." And the field responds, faithfully mirroring what you actually embody. This is why so many people struggle. They practice manifestation from the energy of absence, not abundance. It's like trying to tune into a radio station by focusing on static. No matter how loudly you declare your desire, you're tuned to the wrong frequency. But when you embody what you desire, when you feel wealth before the money arrives, feel love before the partner appears, feel health before the healing completes, you collapse the probability where it already exists. You cannot receive what you are not already conscious of being. Chasing is rowing against the current. Tuning is letting the river carry you. The secret lies in the power of assumption. You don't manifest by begging reality to change. You manifest by assuming the reality you choose is already true. Assumption is the art of living from the end. It's not wishful thinking, it's identification. When you assume, you inhabit the identity of the one who already has it. And the universe, like a mirror, reflects back what you embody. This is why belief is so powerful. Belief is not passive. It reorganizes perception, focus, and biology. A placebo, for example, is nothing but belief embodied. And yet, studies show that the placebo effect can activate healing responses in the body, sometimes indistinguishable from real medication. Belief is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. So the practice of assumption is this. Instead of asking, "When will it come?" you embody, "It is already mine." And reality conforms to the signal. Now let's ground it. Alignment isn't passive. It's not just sitting back and waiting for your life to change. It requires discipline, the discipline of attention. Successful people envision what they want most of the time, and then align with it. Why? Because whatever you focus on expands. Every day, you're either rehearsing fear or rehearsing faith. You're either tuning into lack or tuning into abundance. That choice, made moment by moment, becomes momentum. And momentum collapses possibility into reality far faster than any half-hearted wishing ever could. So discipline is not punishment. It's energetic hygiene. It's tending the garden of your consciousness, so only the seeds you desire are allowed to grow. Emotional energy is the true signal. Thoughts are important, but they're not the be-all and end-all. The language of the quantum field is emotion. Neuroscience shows that the heart generates an electromagnetic field measurable several feet beyond the body. When you feel gratitude, love, or joy, your heart and brain enter coherence. This state has been studied extensively at institutions like HeartMath Institute, and it creates not just inner harmony, but outer synchronicity. This is why visualizing without feeling often fails. A picture without emotion is empty. But intention plus elevated emotion, that's the broadcast the universe listens to. Gratitude is especially powerful because it declares, "I already have it." And when you live in gratitude, you no longer chase, you simply align. And then comes the most counterintuitive step: surrender. After all the focus, the visualizing and feeling of the wish fulfilled, you let go. Chasing tries to control. Tuning trusts. When you release, you signal. It is already done. This is where synchronicities appear. Where the phone call comes, the door opens, the opportunity lands. When you let go, you give permission for the quantum field to reorganize itself around your intention. This is the paradox. The less you cling, the faster reality responds. So remember this, you are not here to chase. You are here to tune. Every thought, every emotion, every choice is a dial. You are the observer, collapsing reality with your awareness. Don't row against the current. Open your sail. Let the field carry you. Because the life you desire isn't in some distant future. It's here, now, already existing, waiting for you to tune in. And when you finally understand this, life no longer feels like a struggle. It feels like music, and you are the instrument. So, if this message spoke to you, let it be more than just words. Take it with you into your day. Notice where you've been chasing and choose to tune instead. Remember, manifestation is not about force. It's about alignment of actions, mind, and heart together. It's about becoming the version of yourself that already holds what you seek and letting the universe mirror that back to you. If you felt something awaken inside you today, share it in the comments. Write the words, "I am tuning now," because declaring it is the first step to embodying it. And if you want to keep diving deeper into the mysteries of energy, consciousness, and awakening, make sure you're subscribed. Together, we'll continue unfolding the truth that you are far more powerful, far more infinite than you've ever been told. Until next time, stay present, stay aligned, and never forget, you are the observer. You are the one who collapses reality.